Good morning, keepers, and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper, where we're going to be beginning the episode today at the mining camp, and I've got a lot of stuff I need to drop off. So first and foremost, let's drop these off. Next, sure, we'll drop this off as well. We'll keep the rest of the stuff on me though. There we are. Okay, let's grab everything in here. There we go. Right, now our chief reason for being here is actually coal, and we've already got a supply of coal available. Wow, I do need to get that pickaxe back with me and upgrade it a bit. But let's begin with the coal. Now, today's focus is going to be on making more... Oh, I got some limestone. Making more materials for working with corpses. So embalming, specifically. Further to that... Well, I really don't know where we're going to be going next, honestly. We're starting to get very close to what I imagine is end-game content. Oh, well, we're already in end-game content as far as I'm concerned. But we're going to be getting... Ooh, can we not do more mine? There we go. We're going to be getting close to the point where we can get the aristocrat papers. Now, I don't know how much more is going to exist beyond that. That is a big old question mark that I have, and I have no particular means of getting an answer that wouldn't involve spoiling the rest of the game, however much is left for me. So I'm going to avoid any attempt to answer that question directly. Let's drop off all of this. There we go. Starting to get a decent pile of coal there. Let's grab all of this as well. I think that's all the coal we're going to need. Well, I mean, I could take a couple more down there with me as well, I suppose. 3 stacks is quite a lot. Let's get one more full stack of coal, and then we'll head back. Well, actually, no. First, we'll have to get some additional lime as well. Sorry, marble. I'm picking up limestone. It's confusing me. There we go. But beyond getting the embalming going, we really need to make a lot more grave decorations. Corpse decorations, I suppose, if you want to think of it like that. But that's going to be... it's going to take us a while. We're going to have to work pretty hard for that one. Simply because there's going to be so much rigmarole surrounding working out which graves to replace. I also need to start exhuming the poor quality graves. We've still got a lot of work to do in that regard, so I'm not sure how quickly we're going to get to the end game content, but we'll try and make our way there. Time for us to start nomming down the ridiculous amount of apples that we've got, because we have got a frankly stupid amount of them. I wish you would take it out of the crates. I do feel that would be useful for me. Let's take 50. There we go. I don't think this one is going to actually involve hard work, is it? It might do. But at any rate, let's go ahead and pop down all 50 props there to get 20 marble. And I'm going to eat some lasagna as well while we're here. There we go. Now, it is a bit of a pain that I'm also carrying around all of this extra food with me, but it'll just have to do. Come on now. That's right. There we go. Can I continue working? I don't know why it's being so finicky with letting me access the blocks at the moment, which is kind of odd. It never used to be this hard. Oh well. Let's pop all these down for now. There we are. I seem to recall that the marble looked different on the stone piles, but now it just looks like regular stone. It's actually a little confusing. Why would they remove that quality bit? Perhaps so that they could allow marble and stone to be on the same palette? I'm not actually sure on that one. That might have been the reason why we couldn't have it there before, is because they had specific assets for marble versus stone, and it messed with things when you had one of them there, perhaps. Oh, this is just an annoying little place to work. Oh my lord. Every single time. It's fine, it's fine. We will soldier on, and we'll get this marble mined. There we are. And the last little bit. There we go. This is going to be enough marble for us for the time being, I would say. Let's just load all of this up so that we can take care of it all in one go. There we are. Now, the thing is, what am I going to leave up here so that I can actually carry marble down with me? Ugh. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. Let's get all of that done. 36 pieces of marble. That'll be plenty good for now. We'll also get a little bit of superfluous materials skill points. Let's eat through my apples while I'm going. It takes a particular set of skills to be able to gobble down roast apples whilst also doing stonework, I feel. We are very, very skilled individuals. And considering we're just a graveyard keeper. And before that, as far as I can tell, a shop clerk, I'm not at all certain. There we are. And just a couple more. 4 and 5. There we go. Right, all the apples are out of my inventory, so that's one, or in fact, that's actually several inventory slots now made available for me, which should help no small amount. There we are. And really, come on, stop being silly. There we go. At this point, we can just load them all up on this side, rather than have to worry about going to the other side. There we are, all 6. We've got enough props up here now that I'm not going to need to bring any more up at all at any point, I would say. So that is not too bad. In fact, we're probably harvesting all of the marble we're going to need for the rest of the game. Unless I'm grossly underestimating how much extra busy work the NPCs have for me once I've gotten those silly aristocratic papers, then in that case, maybe we will be back. But I suspect we probably won't be. There we go. That is all the marble that we needed. We've still got a little bit of room, actually. Alright. Let's drive down some of the stone. We're not going to harvest more, but I can at least break down the stone that we've got, rather than worry too much about coming back up here again. There we go. That'll do. All of that on there. Okay. And then we'll get the coal done as well. Now, that'll take up an entire inventory spot, but it's not so bad. There we are, and we've got plenty of cider to keep us going. And thanks to our speed boost, we're also getting a lot of this work done faster than normal as well. So, all in all, not a bad day's work. Now, the merchant will be available for us to talk to, so I'm probably going to just portal down to the house and then rush over to the merchant with some cakes and silver as well. There we go. Alright, what are we going to drop? Because I am dropping something up here. I'm not taking all of this back. The honey? I'm not actually sure I'm dropping the honey. Guess the beeswax. There we go. And yeah, that's a decent amount, I would say, for what we're going to be using. I may as well pick this up as well if I can hold it. Yeah, there we are. Anything else over here? I would like to take that back, but I guess I'm not going to then. Alright, let's jump back to home. Sweet home. Marvellous. Have a very swift sleep. There we are. Just about enough. Thanking you. Now then, let's go ahead and add all of this in here. 200 in here, and then 200 in the other as well. 3,600 new fuel in both. There we are. And we are done there. We'll drop off the glass. Well, actually, no, we're not dropping the glass off in there. We need to make something with the glass first. But we will first drop off the stone and the marble over here. We can set the glass up to make conical flasks, and a lot of them, for that matter. We're going to want an awful lot of conical flasks. Let's go for 30 in each, I'm going to say. That'll leave us a little bit of extra glass. Speed ourselves back up. That we can use on other things. Should we need to? We might not, though. There we are. Right, perfect. I feel that is fairly good work there, actually. Drop off the bees. Now got 14. That's getting to a nice place. We should have enough room for some honey over here. Well, a little bit too much room for honey, actually, if we're perfectly honest. Let's make some more grape pies. Let's grab some more cakes. Some more silver. Grab you as well. Grab the berry pies too. And with that, I would say we're good to go. I've got a little bit of time yet, though, on the teleport stone, so we'll just run. We'll run through here, topping up our cider on the way. I should have actually set those back to going again, but I'm a little bit rushed to get over to the merchant in time. Hello, my friend. I would like to trade with you. Take all of my cakes, take my silver. Thank you very much. Let's go and have a look. How are we doing We've got to wait for you to leave. Well, we've made good time getting over here. And then we can immediately load up the next load of items there as well. Hello. Let's get these sold. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. We're up to 10 gold, 61 silver. Ah, bad luck not today. When will you ever have something to say? Most vexing. I've got to be honest. No idea what we need to do with that character. I'm really, really hopeful that the content that's going to be added in the first big patch, which is coming quite soon, is not just going to be some sort of Halloween trappings, and will actually, as much as I appreciate all things All Hallows Eve, I would prefer some more meaty content, to be honest. There we go. All set. And 55. We are now up to a little bit past 11 gold. We are so close, everyone. So very, very close. While we're out here, though, we're going to go ahead and grab us some extra honey, since we can. And it's free. There we are. Honestly, the cider, I'm wondering if I'll even bother making more wine. I mean, I want to, but is there really much point to it? When I can get cider for a fraction of the effort? I mean, I don't have to plant it. I just get cider. Plant apple tree, receive cider. More or less what happens. I mean, there's a few extra steps, but that's fine. Loads of people have asked me to exhume the corpse. Why would I do that? It's not like the graveyard where I'm making them more hallow, mostly so that people pay me more. This is someone's loved one. I'm not going to just steal the grave. I brought this random person. They're now living in your grave. It makes it a better grave. Just accept it, okay? It's a better grave now. So you're just going to have to live with it. Sorry. No. I don't care, actually. I'm not sorry. Just live with it. Your grave is prettier. No, we're not going to do that. My goodness. You guys are monsters. Let's grab all of this. It's been a little while, so we may as well get this all done. Now, I'm really not sure if there's much reason for us to be doing anything to do with the beer and... let's pop those in there. The beer and burgers, considering we don't need to burn any more witches. We've got everything we wanted from the Inquisitor. Well, a couple of people have pointed out in the comments that, well, apparently there's more stuff that you can do. There's still more talking you can do with him. And I'm like, well, but I don't want to burn witches. So I kind of feel that I don't care. I've not decided that I'm not going to see where the rest of his questline goes, even if you can do it. But the Inquisitor, the Angry Inquisitor at the very least, more or less represents all the stuff that I dislike. So, I'm not entirely sold on the idea of helping him for no apparent reason anymore. It was eating up my soul a little bit. The whole, the ends justify the means. I don't think they do, actually. I'm fairly certain that your beloved is gonna have strong feelings about what you did to get back to her. As much as there is something nice about going to such terrible effort to get back to her, it's like, at what terrible, terrible cost, though? There has to be a point where you say, nah, I think we're good. I forgot you could do this. That was silly of me. There we are. But next up, let's go ahead and get a bunch of wine, shall we? I think we should indeed. And sure, let's go ahead and make a lot of gold quality wine if we can. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't have done that. And the reason why I shouldn't have done that is because I want to use all of the copper ones to make pies. But I'll just do that, and hopefully that'll work. Where are the copper ones? We're going to take these upstairs. We don't want those down there. We want them in here. And in fact, we're taking all of these ones back. There we go. Continue making me... Well, actually, make me some more cakes now, please. Thank you. And drop... no. What was it I wanted to do? I wanted to drop up the honey. There we are. In fact, I can sort out my inventory a little bit by moving the oil over there now, I suppose. I'll also take that with me. So yeah, we'll move the oil over here. There we go. That's actually starting to look a little bit more like it makes sense. How lovely. Alright, unfortunately it's going to take me a while to work through all of the grapes here, which is kind of a podge, but it's not the worst thing in the universe. And in fact, at the very least, we've got a completely accurate amount of grapes for what we want to do with them. So, small mercies. You know what, that's actually cheered me up more than it should have. I just like it when everything comes together. Mathematical precision. Unfortunately, we're going to be left with 9 golden grapes, and that's kind of ruined things a little bit, but I will overlook it this once. There we are. Right, let's get some more pails in here. I mean, I could do that, or I could just... Yeah, sure, we'll do it that way. Drop these off. There we go. I'm fairly happy with that, actually. Okay, so, with all of that done, with the grape pies, we need to actually drop those up here. Thank you for the cakes. Grape pies, cakes, sorted. We'll continue on with just using cider as our main means of stamina restoration for now. There we go. We are going to need a few more buckets of water that I'm going to store in the cellar so that I can make some more beer. We can sell the low quality beer, it's just the high quality beer that's the issue for us. We've also got loads of apples over there as well, but I'm not going to worry about that one too much right now. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm fairly happy with where we're at in terms of our inventory. Well, I've got a little bit of time to go, so I suppose what I could do is... You know what, we've got so much room in the chest down here, there's no reason for me not to do all of this at once. There we go. Drop it all off. In fact, that's not even going to last very long, so... Now, we could make some mugs of mead. Or just make mugs of beer. We're not going to get much out of it either way, so... Alright, just make me 10 regular mugs of beer, I guess. Yeah, just make me 10 regular mugs of beer. I'm going to go and grab a bunch of the wheat as well. Might as well on that front. And a lot more water. It takes so much water to get that done. There we go. And grab you as well. There we are. We have got a lot of wheat though, so that's not going to be an issue. In fact, it's kind of a blessing that we've got something to do with it. I'm going to take 150 wheat right there. It's 3 whole stacks. Then we'll grab a good many buckets of water as well. There we go. Now, yeah, I'm still undecided on the Inquisition. Let me know in the comments. I would like to gauge people's interest on that. Basically, it's a test to see how many of you are monsters or not. I may even put it in a card if I remember, and then we can have a proper poll. And then you can also see at a glance how many of your fellow Dapplings have a bit of a mean streak. How many of them have strayed from the path of dapperness and have begun following the teachings of Dark Aavak instead. Hopefully, it is a minority, but there's something in me that tells me it's probably not. Alas. Still, I mean, you know, if you're going to do a job, do it well, I suppose. So, we did make that stand after all. It'd be a bit of a shame to see it go to waste. Alright, let's get some more of this on the go. Do I have anything I can drop off in here? No, not really. So, gonna have to come back up and grab all of those in just a moment. Whomp. And we want to quickly break all of these down. And by quickly, I mean not very quickly at all, because this is not a very quick process. Still, we'll get through it all. There we are. It'd be nice if you could just break down an entire stack. There we go. Now the nice thing about that is it's really not going to take long for that to all process. And then we can just make loads of beer. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, right, well, we've made a good bit of progress there, I feel. Now, let's go and get these corpses on the go. And also, let's get Comrade Donkey back down here. I didn't want to summon Comrade Donkey while I knew I was going to be off at the mining camp, so... Now we're back, though. We can have him bring some more corpses. There we are. Okay, then. Now, first and foremost, let's make sure that we've got these running a little bit more. Why did I not turn those back on? Because I'm dumb. Very, very dumb. It's the only possible answer to that one. Need order solution for silver elixir and order solution for gold elixir as well. That shouldn't be too difficult for me to do. Let's go and break down some order, and that will be you. Oh, wrong one. Of course. Of all of the plants, I had to pick the wrong one. It's happened twice now. So it's daisies, and daisies alone, that provide us order in the universe. Very well, I suppose. There we go. Let's get as much of this done as we can. Well, actually, we'll take it down to 30, and then we'll stop there. I don't mind gaining a little bit over the amount of stamina that I need with this, because it increases it in such small increments, whereas the wine is a little bit more difficult to come by. A little bit more involved in making it. Alright, gold elixir. Let's go for you. Okay, we've only got enough to make 6 of them. That makes a lot of sense. Fair enough. Also, while we're waiting, I do wish that this would remember what I last put in it. I thought they did for some reason, but apparently these ones really... you know what it is? It's probably that because these have quality values, it messes up the remembering. Hadn't thought of that before, but that is quite possibly the reason why that all gets a little bit screwy. Oh, sorry, I hope you didn't hear me slurping that there. And yes, it's coffee. So really, if a load of you say, yeah, let's find out where the Inquisition quest line goes, I can't even blame you that much, because I'm drinking coffee right now, so who am I to speak? How the mighty have fallen. But there we go. We've got a bunch of gold elixir, bunch of silver elixir. So now it is time, at last. Well, we could make a little bit of lye injection. I don't think we need to right now. Let's go ahead and get... Sure, 16. Thank you. And then we'll do much the same down here. Well, not quite that much, but it's good enough for now, I suppose. Let's get a few more on the go. There we are. Craft. And craft down here as well. Almost there now with those. Right, drop these off. That'll keep us going for a little while, actually, so it's not that bad. Right, so we've used our lye injection. Let's start with silver. And now we need to go through the annoying process of working out what we've used down here. Can't use lye injection anymore. Can't use gold injection. So, acid injection. That'll do for now. Alright, let's go and grab all of these. Move them along. Where do I want to put the conical flasks? I'm going to pop them in here if I can fit them. And yes, I can. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That'll do nicely. And up here, is everything okay? Yeah, more or less. I mean, there's a little bit... honestly, I'm just going to get rid of these ruined books. We don't particularly care for them at this point. Let's destroy those, get them out of the way. Okay, now, in terms of fertilizer, though, I need some more peat. Flavor enhancer. I mean, I could go for gold quality fertilizer. The flavor enhancer, I think it requires just a little bit more than this, but I require 2 of them per. Which isn't as good, really, when you think about it. So let's go and have a quick look. Can I make more of the enhancers? I'll just swap them around just to be finicky in the last one. Growth enhancer. What's involved in that? Oh. Flavor enhancer is a 3 and growth enhancer is probably just a 2. Yes, it is. Honestly, I don't really think we need more than this, so sure. I'll just make growth enhancer and that'll be good enough, I think. We're going to need to bring down some peat though. So I'm going to have to go and grab a chunk of that from our storage. But this will be good enough for now. There we go. Pop that down here. Along with the life extract. And I feel we're making some reasonable progress now. Right, so we've used silver, now onto gold. And down here we've pretty much done everything we can. So, Time to take you out. And you are now a ready corpse to be moved elsewhere. Let's have a look at you. What can we do with you? Can't use that. Can't use this. Can give you glue. I've got no lye. Well, sure. We'll use glue there. Let's go and make some... Well, I'm going to have to get some water no matter what, actually. So that's probably the next thing to do. Okay, but we're going to make some lye. I think. Now, the next area that we're going to put... Graves. I think it is, unfortunately, time for us to move away from some of the items that we've got here. How about this one? Actually, yeah, we could still have a grave here. Much the same respect. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Wait, that can't be right. No, it's going to be exact copy of the far side. Okay, that's not so bad then. Let's go ahead and remove this. And... Well, we just won't dig them up for now. But I'll dig this one out because I do need 2 new grave sites. Then we'll go and deal with the corpse of Comrade Donkey just delivered to us. There we go. Some stone as well. Pop down the 2 new grave sites. It is definitely starting to slow down a bit here. There's a bit of a pain. It seems somewhat poorly optimized in this area. It's a little bit troublesome. Ooh, got some peat there. That's actually kind of fantastic. I'll take that down into the cellar with me so I can make the growth solution. That'll be super useful. But first, let's definitely go and get the new corpse set up. There we are. I don't know of any other extracts that I particularly need right now, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Right. First things first, want to see if you've got any dark components. You've got a dark brain. Very well. Removing the dark brain. There we are. We'll remove all of the other bits as well. Honestly, this one wouldn't be a bad candidate just for burning, so that we've got more ash. So... that being said, ultimately getting the ash... Well, I was about to say getting the ash really only helps us in beautifying the graveyard, but that isn't true. That actually isn't true at all. So as much as I've just used some gold on this, I'm going to say that these 2 are going to be burnt. I know, that is kind of... sorry, some glue on there. I haven't used gold. If I had used gold, I probably would have kept it as well as is, but we'll use the... We've already used the glue. Have we used silver? We have already used silver, so it is just gold now. Alright. There we go. Let's grab you then, and be on our way. Got 2 graves to fill. But we do need the ash for progressing our farming efforts. So unfortunately, that's going to be a necessary one. There we go. Prepare you. Now I need to decorate them. At least to the tune of 4 points of decoration, which we're easily going to be able to hit, frankly. So that's not going to be a problem. Still, we do need to get that done. Otherwise, we're losing out by having removed the little patch of grass there. The patch of lawn. I might even replace these with lampposts, honestly. I think they would make a little bit more sense there. But at any rate, let's go and get this fertilizer done. Ooh, hello. Thank you, Silver Star Story. I approve. Not that I'm going to be using it for anything other than possibly blackmail in the future. I said nothing. Lies. Slander. There we go. Right, now that we've got all of this, we can go ahead and make 5 quality fertilizers. There we go. So that'll be 50 quality fertilizer for us. So we can actually get to a little bit of farming. Not too much though, but still, it's not going to turn my nose up at it. There we go. And we can drop off the remaining peat. Actually, oh, I've already dropped it off. Excellent. Okay, well in that case, Let's just go and make another speed potion, please. There we are. Don't have too much blood left, so I am going to have to start getting some more. We really have started to go in a dark, dark direction. Thanks to all of this. Ugh, my lord. Ah, well. Right, those two are ready for cremation. How about you? Is there anything more I can add? I can possibly get a little bit more if I make some lye. So I need to go get some water. I've got the fertilizer that I need, and that is an important step. I need to get some more billets so I can set up the funeral pyres. And thankfully, we've got a massive stock of conical flasks. Good times, I must say. But I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up today's episode. We've got the fertilizer, which is a good step towards getting ready for even more trading. But honestly, I'm not even sure we're going to need it. The amount, well, actually, yeah, we'll need one more set of trades to make some decent progress towards the papers, but that shouldn't be a big issue for us, I don't think. But that is where I'm going to be wrapping up today's episode. So once again, I really do hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next, where we may actually find ourselves in possession of some aristocrat papers. We shall see, and whether that is going to immediately be more or less the end of the game or not, who knows? But that's going to be for then, and this is for now. So until next time, do take care, everyone.